I don't really know where to begin, but I guess it has to start with my mom's dream for us. The American dream, the better life, but most importantly, the education. I was really never sold on it, but the one thing that she did instill in us was that in America you can do anything and become successful in anything that you choose to do. So that's what I bought into. I was sold by the age of 10.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Pereira, Ed's 8th grade math teacher. And one of the biggest things that I admire about Ed is his hunger to learn more and to constantly grow and to evolve, become better, not just as a person, but in business and in every aspect of his life, which is amazing. And he's inspired me on more than one occasion just with that hunger to grow and improve.
Looking back in retrospect, it felt like I came from a whole other planet. I never really felt like I belonged around my peers. Not to say I was superior than them, but my mom instilled the hard work and dedication and the power behind setting goals. So the goals I came up with was I wanted to be successful. I didn't know how, but I knew deep down inside here in America I could be successful.
Failure to fail means something different to everyone, I'm sure. When I think of it, I think about the beginning stages when I had a red wristband with the yellow letters and the logo to where it is now, to having a full functioning website. And it's been something really special to witness.
I'm not really sure what he saw at the time or what made him say the things that he said, but Zach Riley prophesied in 2005 when he said if I had to have a clothing line, he would wear it. I remember laughing to his face because I was working as a dishwasher during the weekends and I was only making $5.15 an hour, so starting a clothing line was the last thing on my mind. But I could tell he was serious by his look, his body image, and how he was staring into my soul. So I just kept on looking at him in disbelief, not knowing that a few years later I'd be having a clothing line called Failure to Fail, and he would be the first one to buy it.
This is Zach Riley coming at you from the first city of St. Augustine. I'm the first buyer of F2F. I'm the first supporter of F2F. Ask Eddie yourself. What does F2F mean to me? F2F means living confidently, which comes from God first, which leads to self-confidence. Every failure that I can look back on in my life has led to a victory. So don't hesitate and be relentless.
The second thing that I really admire about him is that he doesn't accept other people's limitations for his own.
I knew my success wasn't dependent among my peers, teachers, or family members. When everyone was telling me to play it safe and simply get my degree, I chose to ruffle some feathers while taking the jump and believing in myself, but most importantly, my American dream, which happens to be this brand called Failure to Fail. So with 6 stratas to go, I decided to drop out and pursue my happiness, which happened to be the clothing line. There comes a point where you have to make a sacrifice, and this is a sacrifice I was willing to make.
The times that you have to sacrifice, or the events you have to sacrifice for, maybe you don't go to a party, maybe you don't go to a special event, but there's a lot of sacrifices in our personal lives, at work, wherever, that people will never know about. Some people will never know what we face, the challenges we face, and the decisions we sometimes have to make. And a lot of times the best decision isn't the easiest one. Talk is cheap. It's easy to have goals and ideas, but until action is taken, that's when you really start to see fruits of our labor.
School wasn't for me because my success was only measured on a 4.0 scale while I had bigger ambitions, and having a 2.3 GPA, I was considered a failure or just another average student. When I felt I was far from average, I was able to sell 2,034 pieces of apparel in less than a year and a half. I finished 4th out of 252 people in the Apache business plan competition. A week later, I got invited to audition for the show Shark Tank. This just goes to show you, if you continue to work tremendously hard, the universe will reward you of your hard work. But whatever makes you happy, please make sure to do that.
This is Nick out of Newburgh, New York. This is my video to you about what failure to fail means to me. Didn't take you a very long time to get me hooked on this movement, man, when I first met you at school at East Strasburg. Definitely was for it. You got me hooked. Relentless guy. You're an inspiring person. You definitely helped me get through school and helped me graduate. There were times where I didn't want to go anymore, where it would seem too much. But just every now and then looking at the shirt, at all the stuff that I had, going through your social media and everything like that helped me a lot. Definitely an inspiration to me and to many others. So that's what Fair to Fail means to me. Wear your stuff all the time still, keeping up through social media, definitely helping a lot. So that's what Fair to Fail means to me, man. Hope you're doing well and everything, and see you soon.
Hey, what's good, Ed? Congrats on everything, man. You've been working way too hard, bro. Like, even since college, bro. It's been a while since you've been working on this Failure to Fail, and I've been seeing every step of the way, man. You was really doing your thing. Salute to you, my dude. Keep doing your thing, man. I just want to just stop by and show you some love, bro.
Hello guys, this is Sarah. I'm representing Failure to Fail all the way back from the motherland. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. And today is actually a special day for me because today is my graduation day and I'm so excited. Failure to Fail has been part and parcel of my movement. I believe it's more than just a cloth line, it's more than just a clothing brand. To me, Failure to Fail, it's an ideology, it's a state of mind. It's a belief that yes, life is hard, life is tough, life is full of failure, but you don't focus on the negatives. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. Failure to Fail acknowledges that. What matters is that you fall down 10 times, you wake up 11th time. Acknowledge your inner strength, acknowledge that you have the ability to do it. We are all about resilience and keeping on. Thank you so much.
And then to take it one step further and use the good, not just of the message and of the brand, but to be able to give back to people in Kenya, so they can go to school and have opportunities that otherwise they wouldn't have, makes it that much more amazing. So Ed, congratulations. Wishing you the best of luck with the ambassador program. I know it's going to be amazing, and I love to see how far you've come, and I can't wait to see how far you're going to go.